Hi, my name's MB Gordy, and I'm talking to you today here from my studio in Tarzana, California. And I wanted to talk to you guys about the multibase and how I use it. One of the original intentions of this instrument was for its purpose as a multi-bass, meaning you would use it in a multiple percussion setup. That way you don't have a big concert bass drum, and this is a little more controllable. So that's one element. But what I do is a lot of film and TV work and video games and whatnot. And I've also used this live a lot in some settings too. I used it on a Beck concert at one point in time back a few years ago at Disney Hall. The general use that I use it for is to enhance these low-end hits, like with my taikos and concert bass drum and impact bass drums and bass toms and bass doon-doons, all that sort of thing. And this adds to that punch of the low end. And that's why I love this instrument so much, is because it sounds like a bass drum on a certain level, a small one, but this is a 24-inch drum, by the way. If I play it with just regular bass drum beaters, you get that. Now, if I play it a little louder, now I've changed the head on this. I have a Remo pinstripe coated on this, so it's a little thinner. So at some point when I hit it really loud, you're going to get a wobble in that sound, which is okay. I use it. I'm going to show you a few other things I do with this in a second, but so that's that. Or you can roll. Okay? But that's with softer bass drum beaters. Now, you can also use it in the same way. In this case, it's a felt tip Tom Gallagher mallet. Nice punch, nice attack, which really enhances like these big low hits. So if you've got this groove like boom, 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 doom, 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 that kind of thing, which is great. And I love this sound. Now, let me just show you another option. I'm playing it with these Mike Balter World percussion sticks. So like this. Right? So you have that sound. And then a lot of times we'll find ourselves needing taiko sticks. They're a little heavy for this instrument and a little big for it. But it's okay because you get the same kind of punch that you get from a felt tip beater. But the reason we'll use these sometimes is, let's say we're playing a passage on a score, or like I said, for a video game, TV, soundtrack, or movie. Say we're playing a big taiko, and then I've got to play at the same time. So that's the reason for using taiko sticks when we're actually playing taikos or my bass doon-doons or something. And then we'll, at the same time, then have to get to the multi-bass. You don't have time to change mallets, so we just use that. There's another cool sound I wanted to show you. Whisk brooms. You got that sound, of course. Or you've got that. And then the other thing is just playing it with your fingers, which I love. And this is when I mentioned that Beck concert that I played on. That's what I was doing. I was using my fingers on that. So you get that sound. You can't play too loud. That, you could, obviously, it's a little rough on the hands, play. What we do here in Los Angeles in the recording world on these formats that I was talking about is we also will mute our toms, our bass drums sometimes, and in this case, the multi-bass. I created this little mute for it. Now this changes the texture, the timbre, the quality of the sound quite a bit. So now you're going to get a lot more punch and low end out of this instrument. With the felt beater, you'll get this. Now you get that warmth, and that fits real nice with taikos, muted bass drums, my bass doon-doons, impact bass drums, bass toms, all that kind of low-end sound. That fits real nice with that, and you can hear the warmth of that. So that's that. Rolls. Again, with the World sticks. That taiko beaters. So say you're playing taiko part up here. this nice low punch. And that's what I love about this instrument, again, is the fact that it's bass drummy, because it is a bass drum in a sense, but it's also like, it's almost like a bass tom as well, and you get this punch as if I was playing it with a you know, as a drum set type thing. But very resonant, not so dead. You know, it's very open sounding. So I love this instrument so much. Now, one last thing that I wanted to show you guys is another thing that we do here in Los Angeles on film scoring dates is we use Rute, R-U-T-E, quite a bit. These are homemade. I made these myself. These I love because they're bigger, they're a little sloshier. So 2 ways to use those is without the mute. There's that, and you can play very rhythmic stuff with this. Only so fast with these guys, but. Right, so that's the Rute. If I put the mute back on and play the Rute, it becomes a different thing. Now, the one thing about this is a chamois material, synthetic though. You know, you could use naga hide mutes, create your own. In this case, it's more of a chamois piece of material. Love that sound so much. So there you go. A bunch of different mallets, mute, unmuted, and it's the Black Swamp multi-bass. I love this instrument. I can't recommend this instrument highly enough. It's so useful, so versatile. You can use it for a lot of things. And obviously for those of you in the education world and the concert world where you're doing your own multiple percussion pieces, it's incredible for that too. I've been showing you more of how I use it mostly in the recording world. So have a great day. Thank you very much. Again, my name's MB Gordy. I'm a Black Swamp artist. I love their products and I love this instrument. Thank you. Have a great day.